Good morning, everyone. It's early morning, already making a YouTube video. This is what my life is like every day when I get up. And I wanted to convey to you guys a little bit of what my life is like as a YouTube creator. And I know there's millions of YouTube creators out there that can relate to what I'm going to talk about. And for some, it's easy. For some, it's hard. For some, it's extremely difficult. But when I say difficult, it's not what you think. Making a video, whether with my camera or my webcam, is easy. Talking to you guys is so easy. It's like breathing for me. I love to even talk to strangers on the street. I can talk to anybody, anywhere, at any time. I can strike up a conversation with anyone. But I still struggle every day. And I'm going to tell you why and what that's like. And man, you guys don't know how bad I struggle with these things. I am like a small little radio, and I wait to get signals before I can broadcast. And a lot of times, more times than not, it feels to me like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. The difference is throughout my life, I've helped a lot of people. But always when I did that, it was always physically in person helping somebody. Like if somebody got a flat tire, I'd pull over and help them. So it was in person helping somebody. And I'll still do that if I run across it. If I see somebody out there that needs help and I'm driving, I'll stop and help them. But anymore, it seems like any help that I can give comes in the form of words. The difference is I don't know if it's doing anything because I'm not on the receiving end. I'm just like a radio and I put it out there. And so I never know. And that's what I struggle with. A lot of creators out there plan their content. Did you know that most creators make a bunch of videos, a whole bunch of videos, and then they start uploading to their channel from that file? Did you know that? That's what the majority of creators do. All the videos you watch on other channels are videos that have been pre-recorded. And then when they get up in the morning, they just pick one that's going to go on their channel and they hit upload. And then they go and do something else while that video is uploading because they already made it before. I don't do that. Every single video that you guys watch is the video that I made that day. And as soon as I made it and I save it and render it, I then upload it. And then it goes live so you guys can watch it. I don't have anything stored up. I don't have videos and files. This video you're watching right now today, I made today and posted it. That's what makes it so difficult, is because every day I get up, it's like, well, what am I gonna give them today? Because I don't have anything in reserves to say, well, I can just take this video and upload it and that'll give them something to watch. I don't have reserves. I have always done my YouTube channel like this, to where what you see is what I made that day. I wouldn't have content if I didn't make it every day, or at least every other day. Sometimes it's 3 days because I get like a mental block. But the difference with me is that it's like it comes from somewhere else. Most of the time, it doesn't even feel like it's me. And it's not. I even talk to God, and it's like, what am I supposed to make a video about today? Because you guys, I don't have content available to me. And what I mean by that is there's a lot of creators out there, lots, that have content available to them because of what they have. Like Girl in the Woods owns 3 different properties. And some of it's in another state. And her and her husband have several acres of woods to make their outdoor videos. And they can build things on their property like cabins, and then that gives them content. When her and her husband start to build a cabin, well, there you go. There's a whole bunch of videos to be born out of that. Or Derek at Vice Script Garage, who is an awesome guy. I'm subscribed to his channel and I watch his content all the time. That guy owns over 100 automobiles. Over 100. He's a car collector and he's an ace mechanic. And so by having all these vehicles and buildings to work on them in, he's got a car channel. Does hot rods and vintage cars. And all the, being that that's available to him, voila, now you got lots and lots of content. So I've got very, very, very little available to me as far as what I own. And so a lot of times it's just my words is all I got. And to be honest with you guys, sometimes it feels like I'm squandering my life away and I don't know what God thinks about it. It's like, does he want me to do this? I don't know, because he doesn't talk to me. I pray a lot. I even talked to my friend George about it. He called yesterday, he wants to go out to breakfast tomorrow. He wanted to go today, but I got to get my heart halter today and wear it for 72 hours. I got to go pick it up at the hospital. So I told him, I says, well, let's go tomorrow. And he and I can talk about anything. And he knows I do YouTube. He doesn't watch my channel, but he knows I do YouTube. And he asks me how it's going from time to time. And sometimes I'll tell him my channel is slipping. The analytics are dropping. And then there's other times it's doing really, really good. That's just the nature of the beast. Everybody goes through that as a creator. It's up and down and all over the place, like the stock market. Sometimes you put stuff out people like, sometimes you put stuff out that people don't care about. And you can look at the difference in the numbers between the videos. Like if I do a video about fishing, very, very small views. Do a video about the paranormal, lots of views. Just depends. Just depends. And that's why I got such a variety of things on my channel. I mean, I don't think anybody really knows what's next. I don't even know what's next. And that's why you're seeing where you don't know what's next. Because I never know. I don't even know, you guys, be honest with you, if this channel does anything, if it makes a difference or not. I know it felt like a difference when I help people in person. Like if an elderly woman needs help putting groceries into the trunk of her car, that makes a difference. But doing this, I don't know. I don't know. I don't see the results of it. People tell me what they tell me, but sometimes I wonder if they're just being nice. I don't know. But when I talk to my friend and when I tell him about things that are going on, like if there's something going on with my health, because he and I can talk about anything. We've always been like that. And, or if I'm going through a really bad stretch of depression or whatever the problems might be, because he'll ask. And yesterday he told me, he says, well, nothing in your life is going right and nothing will ever go right because you don't go to church. Until you go to church, your life is never going to improve. That's what he told me. And then he asked me why I don't go to church. And I says, well, because for the very reason of what you just told me. I says, people at church are harsh and they're very hypocritical. And I'm not going to get into a whole spew on religion, but this is what turns me off to church are people that just are so judgmental, because he never talks about his own life to say, I'm doing anything wrong. He says that, everything in my life is going great, but and you can't be on my level until you go to church like I do. I don't believe that. I've never believed that. I think going to church is a good thing if you could get around the right kind of people that don't have that judgmental mindset. But anyway, that's what he thinks. Sometimes I look at my life like how it was when I went through school. We all went through school and we all made our grades, right? Some of us did better than others. I was horrible in school. I got terrible grades, awful grades. I failed in just about every subject. The only thing that I ever got A's in was art. A plus in art all the time. That's it. I never got A's in anything else. And then I dropped out of school at the age of 15. And I sometimes wonder, life is a lot like going to school. I do believe life is a school. But how many of us ever really look at our lives and evaluate ourselves and grade ourselves? What would you give yourself as a grade on your life? Let's say you were old and laying on your deathbed and you reflected back on your life. Would you give yourself an A on how you lived your life? A B plus, C minus? What would it be? An F? A lot of times when I think about that for myself, I picture a big old F. And that can even stand for something. Sometimes I feel like I have failed at life as much as I failed at school. Maybe that's what set me up. Maybe how you do in school is a reflection of how you're going to do in life in the future. Maybe it's a precursor to what's coming. If you're successful in school, you may be successful in life. If you fail in school, you may be a failure in life. I don't know. These are just my own assumptions, guessing. I don't have the answers any more than anyone else does, but I wonder how many people really grade their life. I mean, if you're honest with yourself, what would your grade be? Because in the end, I do think we get graded on our life and how we lived it and our choices and the things we did. What kind of person were we? How did we treat others? Things like that. I wonder about that a lot. And boy, if there is a life review, like a lot of people that had NDEs claim that there is a life review and Jesus is standing there watching it with you, you know what? I'd have to probably tell him a few times, well, more than a few times, you might want to look away for this one. There's a lot of things to be concerned about. But back to why I struggle is because I feel with the way my life has become that there's really nothing left. This is it. Talking to you guys, coming up with topics, and then doing videos about it. And with no reserve to say, well, today I can take a day off because I've got 7 videos in my picture folders or in video files, wherever I keep them. And I'll just upload one of these today. I don't do that. As I'm stirring my coffee in the morning, I'm thinking, what is today's topic going to be? What kind of subject matter? I don't know. And then I wait for it to come to me. And then it comes to me out of the blue. Like there's the signal for the radio. Now the station is coming in clear. There's your message for today. But to be honest with you guys, I don't know if this is really what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know. I'm just doing what I'm doing, but is it the right thing? I don't know. I'd like to have someone with me camping and fishing and having someone else in videos with me so I could be out doing that and bringing you guys that kind of content. But that's not available to me, at least not as of yet. Like the ones that have what they have to make their content on their channels, I've only got what I've got. And I'm thankful for what I've got. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that's the difference. Some people have the stuff that makes their content easy, and others just pull it out of the air. That's what I have to do. But I let it be more God driven because I tell God, if there's something you want me to tell somebody today, you need to let me know what kind of video to make. If there's some kind of message they need, or if I'm going to say something that's going to uplift somebody's day and make their day better. I need help from him on that because, like I said, this is coming out of the air like a signal, and I'm just the messenger. But this is why I struggle, because it's at the last second. Kind of like when Derek has an engine running and he's got a squirt bottle with gas in it, and the engine stumbles like it's going to stall, and then he squirts more gas in the carburetor, and then it starts to run decent, and then it burns it up, and then it starts to stall, and then he squirts it again. It's like, that's how I keep my channel going, just every day giving it that squirt of gas. Keep it going, because I don't have anything in reserve. And the reason why I don't do that, I could make reserve videos, but the reason why I don't do that is because if I made videos and then sat on them, most likely 1, 2, 3 days later, I may look at those videos and say, nah, I don't really think that that's something that I feel like uploading now. I would change my mind. So I keep it fresh to where it's like what you see is what I've done right before I posted it. You're watching it only like an hour after I made it. So everything is made the day you're watching it, that day. The squirt bottle, another video. Keep it going. Oh, got to make another one. Squirt it again. That's how I keep my channel going. Like an old vintage car with a gas squirt bottle. And it is hard. It is very, very hard because I do this every day, every waking day of my life. I wake up and it starts all over again. Another day, another subject, content. What's it going to be? What am I going to talk about? And I don't make stuff up to produce content. That's one thing I will not do on YouTube. I've mentioned this with every channel I've ever had since I started YouTube in 2008. I will not make up stuff to get viewers. Whatever comes from me is real and genuine and always will be. That's just the person I am. You can take that to the bank. But I just wanted to mention that it's much, much harder than you guys think. And it's with the subject matter that I have to have come in from wherever. Because talking into this mic and making a video, that part is easy. The editing, it's easy. All the other elements of being a creator is easy. It's that topic. It's that content. That's the big one. That's where you struggle. Not always. I mean, when I built campers, I didn't have to worry about content. My God. I'd end off the day with putting in the windows, and then I'd tell my audience, well, tomorrow now where I'm going to install the door. or I'm going to skin it. Now I'm going to put the carpet in it. You know, there was always tomorrow's content. Always. Made it so easy. So easy during those days. And that was the availability that I'm talking about, like Derek with the cars or Girl in the Woods with her land, or whatever these creators have at their disposal. That's what I had. And it made it easy. Because I know, okay, when I go outside tomorrow, now I'm going to just pick up where I left off yesterday, and it's going to be more videos about the camper building. It was simple. So simple. But when really cool content like that goes away, man, then it's like a whole different world. It's like, now what? I just can't build those damn things anymore. I wish I could. Wish I could. So, but you know, things come, things go, things change. We live in a changing world. So why would that be any different? So anyway, I just wanted to put that out there to let you guys know that every day I get up and I do what I do, and I'm not 100% sure why I do what I do. I don't know if this is a calling. I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to be doing, if this is what God wants me to do. Is it doing anything? What does God think about it? Does he think I'm wasting my life? I mean, it's all I got left is this. It's all I got left. And if I meet a woman someday and her and I become an item, and she likes the outdoors and would like to do those things with me, then someday I'll have much better content, and you'll be able to look at someone that will be much better looking than myself. And it'd be nice to see someone else in my videos. I know you guys would enjoy that instead of it just me all the time. So anyway, with that said, I will let you guys go, and I will be having another video coming because I'm sure something will pop out of the air that will be a topic, and I'll cover it because I have to grab what I can get. Thanks for watching, you guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.